All right, so I've been seeing a lot of people comparing these two movies, basically saying that Sinners is a complete ripoff of Dust to Dawn. Like, I think I need to jump in here and give my little 2 cents into this conversation because I just want to. I know it might not even be valid, but I feel like it is. Anyways, before we get into that, if you guys like anything horror, everything horror, hit that little follow button, and I swear you won't be disappointed. And if you like more in depth, lengthy, more detailed videos of these horror movies I review, just go to my bio, hit that link in my bio, and follow me on YouTube. And I swear you won't be disappointed there. Okay, so I'm done selling myself. Let's get into this. So let me first say, when I first seen the trailer of Sinners, I did say, "Oh, yo, this is giving Dusk to Dawn energy." Like, got two brothers. They're basically, it looks like what I'm seeing in the previews, that they're criminals, and it has vampires in it. So I'm into it. I can't wait to see it because, like I said, Dusk to Dawn is one of my favorite vampire movies. So I was like, cool, cool. But then when I watched it, I'm like, where are people getting that this is a complete ripoff to Dust to Dawn? This is completely different. Not even the same vibe. Like, not even on the same vibe, not even on the same type of horror movie that From Dust to Dawn is. Sinners is a completely different horror movie to that. And I'm just like, how are they saying this is a ripoff? So I just made a list of things how this movie is alike and how this movie's not alike. So let's get into the things that makes this movie alike. So first off, we got vampires. Check. Second off, we got two brothers. One is older, and the younger one seems to be a little reckless, even though From Dusk to Dawn, that brother is a complete psychopath. They both seem, a little reckless, and the older brother has to be the one that is always taking care of the little brother. Check. They're stuck in one building for the night fighting off these vampires, and they have to fight them off till dawn. Check. That's as far as the comparisons go with this movie. So let's get into how this movie is not alike. All right, so this is how it's different. Now, the two brothers from Dust to Dawn are legit fugitives. They are running from the law. They are trying to get out of the country, basically, to get away from the law. Sinners, you got two brothers that are criminals, but they work for other criminals. They're working for the mob. And they decide to come home to open a legitimate business, a juke joint, to set roots back in their hometown, to just chill and listen to some good blues and jazz. And second off, From Dusk to Dawn, they walked into a whole vampire trap. Like, that club was a vampire trap. Vampires set that up to lure truckers in to feed. So that was a trap. On Sinners, one vampire got, I don't know, summoned, but lured there by the music. He got lured there by the music. One little vampire who, yes, turned other vampires. But From Dusk to Dawn, it's a huge vampire nest they walked into. So there's that difference. And the second difference is Sinners is set up in 1932. You have Jim Crow, you have clan drama, you have racism. Like, I'm gonna give a little spoiler, but literally they had to fight vampires at night and then fight Ku Klux Klan in the morning. Like, the vibe is completely different. The vibe is completely off. Like, Sinners has this smooth, sexy, vibe, while From Dusk to Dawn got this grindhouse vampire party going on. So it's like Sinners is like Dusk to Dawn's artsy's cousin. I want a little bit more artsy. That's how I compare them. But I don't see Sinners being a complete ripoff from Dusk to Dawn. Like, not even close, not even a little bit. From the vibes alone, I don't see how it's a ripoff. Just because it has some similarities, because Ryan Coogler did say that he got some inspiration from Dusk to Dawn does not mean that Sinners is a ripoff from Dusk to Dawn. All right, so my last little words I have to say, let's just enjoy both movies because they're both great. They're both in my top vampire movies. Like, neither one of them ripped off neither, Sinners did not rip off Dusk to Dawn. And this is my opinion. If you feel differently, if you feel like you have a list that lists off how they are more similar, then jump on my comments and let me know because I'm all ears. I'm all ears to hear what your opinion is. If you can give me more of a list of how they are alike. I'm all ears. I would love to hear your opinion about it. And again, if you like content like this, if you like anything spooky, scary, horror, hit that follow button. You won't be disappointed. Subscribe to my YouTube. You won't be disappointed there either. And till next time, stay spooky out there.